My name is Jean Vicina. I'm an immigration and refugee lawyer. I represent Michael Muvogo.
My name is Hassan, and I'm an organizer with No One is Illegal Toronto and the End Immigration Detention Network.
My name is Max Scott. I work with No One is Illegal Toronto, and I'm an employee of the Krenza LLP law firm as an immigration consultant. I'm here to talk to you about numbers. 54 million is the amount that Canada spends every year to lock immigrants in detention. That's the amount we spend to put people in jail for the purposes of removing them from Canada. $239 is the amount that you and I as taxpayers spend every day to put someone in jail to remove them from Canada. Again, they haven't committed a crime, or if they have, they've served their time. 191 is the number of men who went on hunger strike and went on strike because they said enough is enough. You either need to remove us or you need to release us. 13.9, that's the likelihood of winning a detention review. That's the hearing you go to decide if you're going to be released when you're detained as an immigrant detainee. 2, we have a two-tiered justice system in Canada. We have a justice system for citizens. If I break the law, I get a trial. I may get held until trial, but at trial they decide if I've done something wrong and how long I should be held. At the end of being held, I'm released. Not so for immigrant detainees. They're held as long as we want. They're held indefinitely. There's no trial, and if there is a hearing to decide if they're removed from Canada, they're presumed guilty until they can prove themselves innocent. At the detention reviews, as I said, there's a 13.9% chance that they'll be released, and it goes down each time they have a review. They have a review every 30 days, but the longer they're held, the less likely that the board member will release them. 1. I have one client. His name is Michael Muvogo.
Mr. Muvogo is currently detained at Lindsay, not because of a criminal offense. He is on immigration hold, and Canada is unable to deport him to his home country, Cameroon. Mr. Muvogo has been in detention for over 7 years, and CBSA until now is unable to get a travel document so he can be deported to Cameroon. His detention has become indefinite not only because of the length of time that he's been in jail, but also because there is no clear timeline as to when the travel document can be issued to him. Indefinite detention clearly violates his charter rights as well as the UN criteria regarding arbitrary detention.
Michael Muvogo is one of 191 prisoners, migrants locked up in maximum security prison in Lindsay Jail, who are taking action since September 16th against their detention. Detainees have refused food, they have refused to go to their detention hearings, and they've refused to go back into their cells. In the face of coercion and violence, these detainees are taking courageous action against immigration detention. And for this resistance, a number of detainees have been locked up in solitary and in segregation where they're very sick. Thousands of people have signed petitions, taken action, visited MP offices, and called supporting the migrant strike demands. End indefinite detention and maximum security lockups, improve prison conditions. You can too. Join us.